Poverty and lack of proper care by parents and guardians are commonly cited as the leading causes of children running away from home. A recent report by the Uganda Bureau of Statistics indicates that 45% of children from households living below the poverty line are forced out of school to work and supplement their parents' incomes. Children between 5 and 17 years were the most affected. Although the Children's Act was amended in 2016 to criminalize child labor, implementation has been weak. There are hundreds of children on the streets of Kampala, with some engaged in petty theft, while others eke a living selling mangoes, bananas, boiled maize, and some small household items such as sponges. She says her mother failed to pay her school fees, so every morning she's given sponges to sell to earn some money to cover her school fees and expenses at home. Once in a while, Kampala Capital City Authority law enforcement officers and officials from the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Culture, plus the police, raid the streets to remove the children, but they return shortly after. In fact, reports show that the number of street children has more than tripled in the last 5 years. Police and KCCA law enforcers have been accused of brutality and using unnecessary force in these operations. In a previous interview with NTV, State Minister for Youth and Children's Affairs, Honorable Florence Nachwalachinje, said government was concerned and was working to resolve the issue of street children.
We know that what these children want most is adhering to section number 43, which is giving them the 7 rights of a child, which is education, health, nutrition, the right to protection, the right to information, which they cannot get from the streets.
The minister cautioned the public from buying merchandise from the children.
What attracts a child to any street at all? That is the money that people pull out from their pockets and give them. So the moment we stop the business that is on the street, then there should be no occurrence of someone coming back.
Besides the scorching sun and rain, the children could be knocked by speeding cars and border. Joshua Mtele works with the Dwelling Places, an organization that rehabilitates street children.
It's not the child to contribute to their own school fees, let's say, because that's the excuse, that the child is looking for money. It is you, the parent, who is supposed to look for the school fees. That's where the law now should be extending its arm and fishing out for such parents who are such irresponsible. But you realize, for example, that in Wandegea traffic lights, a place that is just in front of a police station, you find a child just selling that, but in front of a police officer.
According to the 2017 survey by Litrak Ugandan Dwelling Places, there are more than 18,000 children living and begging on the streets in Uganda. Kampala has the highest number at 3,476, followed by Jinja District at 3,180 and Iganga District with 3,075 street children. Andrew Chamagero, NTV News.